Salam everybody, my name's Terrifiger and welcome back to Black Rose. If you've watched the last episode, you'll know that this door right here has been closed for the longest time. I didn't know why, and now it finally is. I was super happy. I read a note that was here, and now it's gone. Because I had to reload the game again because there was like no sound whatsoever. So I guess all I came in here for was just that note and that was it. This game actually, like, it is an old game. It's a Unity game from the past, way long ago, but it's actually pretty dang tense, and I do really like it. That score in the upper left as well, that says 149, that's apparently a score that I have whenever the opponent in this game, known as Myrtle, she's a ghost, whenever she gets too close to me, it's called a close call encounter, and my score goes up. I don't really think the score matters that much unless it depends on like what kind of ending I'll get. I hope not though. Anyways, note, here we go.
There are a lot of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder shaft, but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically, most likely by the lockdown system. I'm assuming the shaft leads down to the basement, but it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it's covered in dirt and rusted around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy. She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement, but I went down there one day to ask her something and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there. After all, I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have quite a few secret areas.
Okay, so there's what, a secret area down in the basement? If that's actually... Oh, you freaking don't.
They still haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days, and Myrtle for 3. Because Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside so Sullivan could have his. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses. What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this. Michael was embarrassed to have to tell all the relatives and friends that the actual burials couldn't be held yet. Even so, none of them objected. Maybe they just didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know. As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere in there is starting to feel different. The air feels heavier, a little bit oppressive even. It seems to be more noticeable today than it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I believe in ghosts or not, but it seems to fit what I've heard before about locations having uncomfortable negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuffy air. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I wish it was the middle of summer right now. It's still kind of chilly. Still open. Oh, that leads into a place I don't want to go yet. Okay. So, family room. So the notes are like leading me into the chapel, so okay.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised. They're burying Sullivan with a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked here for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they would need to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen, but then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that. I discovered earlier today that Devon had stolen the system lock override key as well and hidden it somewhere in the building. This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I have ever encountered.
Yeah, screw Devon, right? Is Mrs. Raines his mother or somebody else? I don't know. But that key card I imagine would get me into that place that needs the passcode. Okay, so hello? All this stuff was leading me in here. Is there anything in the chest that I opened before? There's another note, but I can't read it. There was a note in there before when I first opened it, so I think that that's just the same note. Alright, anyways. I heard a laugh. I don't know where the laugh is. Is it leading me downstairs to Myrtle's place? Are you honestly doing this to me again? Well, let's go down. Okay, there we go. Found it. Ah, the baby monitor's gone. Okay. Hello? Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Turn through here, and then big room, and then this leads back to the stairs. Gotta remember that. Okay, whoa! Oh, this is open. Hello? Oh, this is the way to the... Yeah, okay. The thing over here. This thing, the key card must allow me to get into there. Because as it stands, it just doesn't work. There's up there. I already saw the door to that. There's this thing. I got one of the keys for one of the locks. And just not the other one. I don't know where the other key is. But I don't think that that's my concern, because apparently the system override is now in place, and now this whole place is on lockdown. I don't know why that exists in this old decrepit house. But I don't think I'll be able to get it open, unfortunately. This leads to an area. Oh, wait! There's something new on the bulletin board. There didn't used to be. Hello? Here we go. Mrs. Raines, please tell your son to stop Okay, so Devon is Mrs. Raines' son. Got it. Tell your son to stop playing under the tables during funeral services. Message received. I'll go check there. It's disruptive and upsetting to the grieving families. Today he has also stolen one of the keys to the visitation room and was later attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. This type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. If you do not start controlling him, I will take it upon myself to personally whoop his little ass. Okay. So, the keys to the visitation room, I got one of the keys, I need the other one, and attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. So I gotta go to the morgue and look in the drawers, and one of those will have the keys. Also to stop playing under the tables during funeral services. Okay. I don't know if that underground basement area where Myrtle's coffin is, I don't know if that's the morgue. I didn't think it was. I don't think I've even seen what looks like a morgue anywhere in here. But I'll go and I'll check the funeral area. Actually, I went the wrong way for that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I had to go up a level. Darn it. Okay, here we go. So the chapel. Under the tables. Can I... No? Nothing under that one. How about this one? Oh! Oh! Grief-stricken man killed by train after blinding himself. And there's Sullivan and Myrtle as children. Very, very nice 3D models for the time that this game was made. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of 2 funeral homes at the Chanmire Hills Funeral Home. One of the... Hold on. Did I say one of 2 funeral homes? I meant one of 2 funeral directors. The Chanmire Hills Funeral Home was killed Monday after he tripped and fell into the tracks of an oncoming train. According to his co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and co-worker, Myrtle Van Worth. who had been suffering from a severe brain tumor which doctors have deemed inoperable. Ms. Vanworth passed away 9 days after the event of her predicted death date. James, devastated, apparently gouged out his own eyes using a scalpel from his funeral home's preparation room and managed to scramble out a nearby window. Miles Treadman, an embalmer at Chenmire Hills Funeral Home and a short-time co-worker of Mr. James, had begun to chase after the frenzied man through the fields behind the building, but was not able to catch him before he reached a nearby segment of railroad tracks and tripped, falling down on top of them. Treadman and a few other witnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Grief-stricken Sullivan James was killed on impact, the fast-moving train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It has been speculated by those who knew the man that his fatal episode was driven by guilt, for not treating his longtime friend how he believed he should have. This double tragedy at the Chenmire Hills Funeral Home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site, and has become an attraction for loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them, both are still here. Well, I know Myrtle is still here, she's in the coffin, but Sullivan? I haven't seen Sullivan anywhere. Is he another antagonist? I don't know. So the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. So what, like 1 arrest per day or something? And Sullivan was hit with such force that he severed into 3 pieces? I would think it would be more pieces than that, but why is that number 3 being repeated so much, I notice? And also, Sullivan James. Is that a reference to Monsters, Inc.? James Sullivan, the main character of that movie? Or one of the 2 main characters? I don't know. But okay. There's something written on the back. Oh! They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up. That's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces. Yep, because it happened to him. Something's under the table. It's frickin'... Oh. Oh, hi! They won't find it ever! There's a key here. Found it. Okay, that was his freaking ghost. I'm going to that room.
All those attending the funeral service for Sullivan James, please gather in the visitation room.
Okay. Yee. Okay, I'll go in there in a moment. I think this is that we're leading up to a boss fight or something. I've actually really got to do number 2. This game is actually almost scaring the crap out of me. So like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm ready now. Bring on Sullivan. Oh, there's a staticky. What are those lights? Are they just reflections? Oh no, they're actually glowing eyes of something. Of lions. Dare you, double dare. Do I want to do this? He's gonna wake up if I take that and he's gonna come after me. What is this also? Oh, it's this piece. I forgot what it's called. Satan devouring someone? I don't know. I can't even make sense of what that is. Looks like a road through some bushes of some sort. Okay. Alright. Well, you double dared me, so here goes. Okay, okay, here we go. Cross my heart, hope to die. Actually, no, I don't wanna. Took it. I'm out. Yep. Ooh. Hi! I'm not going there.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat.
Yeah?
Sullivan James fell down flat.
Mm-hmm.
Sullivan James is withered and blue.
Yeah?
Sullivan James is coming.
No!
For you.
No! Oh my god, no! What do I do? What the hell do I do? Oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, 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 no. I don't know what to do. I think I just have to outlast him. Sullivan James is... Oh my god, he's freaking coming after me. Please go away. Please. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's so loud in here. He sounds so close to me. Go away, go away, go away. Why am I randomly slowing down? Please stop. What do I have to do? What do I 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 do? Sullivan James as fast as a hair. Sullivan James told me a dare. Sullivan James is in front of me. Sullivan James. Oh, freaking no, 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 no. Holy hell, he showed up right in front of me. Stop it, stop it, stop it. What do I do? 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 It's still locked. Oh, I took something. The key? Oh my god, I made it out. Okay? I can barely see. Can this stop, please? I don't know where I'm going. Oh god, no, I'm going in here. Oh god! What do I do? I'm so confused. What do I do? He's chasing me. Myrtle's place? Myrtle, here I come! Oh. Oh my god, something just fell where Sullivan was. Where was he? Where was he? Did I have to chase him down here? Where was he? Oh! It's a key card. God in heaven, that was 10 times more stressful than whatever the hell Myrtle was giving me. So there was actually something in his coffin that I had to take. I didn't even know it. My heart, holy hell. Okay. Okay, everything's fine now. He's gone. This game is like firing off every possible primal fear that I can possibly have. What? How do I know what code it is? So I got the key card. How do I know what 3-digit code to put in? Did it say on the key card? Because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, wait. Count the lines. Between the lines. The lines between the lines. What? What does it mean? Are you talking about the X's and O's? Well, it shows if I go on here, there's 3 frickin' slots right there. So I don't know why it shows 4 things here. That doesn't make too much sense, but okay. So what is that? 2, because we're counting the X's, or maybe each X counts as like 2 and each circle counts as 1 because the circle is like one big line. So that would mean 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 4, 2, 9, 4, 7? Is that what it is? 2, 9, 4, 7. And then... Ah! It worked! Okay. Got it. Well, we got in. Loading. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention to my score, about how high the score was going, or I think that, like, during that boss fight, I was like, glancing around and I was seeing that, like, the score still said 149. Now the score says 565. I don't know if it did that just now or if it did before and I wasn't paying attention. But this is the morgue. This is the freaking morgue. So there are... So I gotta look in the drawers. And in the drawers... Ah, cinematic. In the drawers will be... Yeah, will be the key to somewhere. So I gotta... I'm just left-clicking on all of them, because I don't know. I don't know if, like, only one of them has the prompt to actually open. But then none of the others do. I mean, all of them are clearly have a gap. It's... Oh, God. Am I not doing something right? I'm pretty sure left-clicking is the way to do it. To, like, interact with stuff. Oh, wait, here we go.
Everyone here is dead. They've all been killed. Ghosts in this house are not like ghosts in other houses. If they're looking for something specific, their corpses actually get up. Someone threw the lockdown switch and I can't get out. I finally found the override key, but I'm not sure exactly where the switch is. Although I might have an idea. I remember overhearing a conversation Michael was having a few months ago about something which was located underground. I'm confused as to whether or not this underground location is the main basement where Myrtle's coffin is. I went down there a while ago and looked around, but it appears to be mostly a storage space. Maybe I missed it. The basement is extremely dark, even with a flashlight. Maybe I need to go search again more thoroughly. I need to find the switch. My very life depends on it, as do the lives of many future wanderers if this doesn't stop. One of the most unsettling things about this funeral home is that after a while, you start to feel as though it's hanging by a thread and on the verge of collapsing, prevented only by the mysterious force that fills the building. It's such a strange feeling. Maybe I'm not the same skeptic I was before working here. But where is that damn switch?
In the deepest part of the house.
Jeezums! What? What? Why did that open? Is there something in here? So, in the deepest part of the house, you say, okay, so I guess I don't need to be here anymore. Coolio. Saving, thank God, I can stop. Is it freaking Devin or freaking Sullivan? I don't know. I'm gonna stop the recording now, though, because I finally got a checkpoint. Holy hell. That was so goddamn stressful. I thought that like, running away from Myrtle was stressful enough. Hell no. A fight with Sullivan James, it wasn't really a fight, it was more just trying to avoid him, but, like, it was so stressful because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know if the door was going to eventually open or not, because whenever I was fighting Myrtle before, or running away from Myrtle, I would always just, like, run for a while, and then eventually she would go away. I thought it would be the same thing with Sullivan. I thought that if I opened up the door, he would go away, but the door was locked, so I figured maybe there's something in his coffin, because there was also some stuff in Myrtle's coffin, too. And there was a key, and I got out. And from there, I didn't know where to go. I just started, like, just running wherever the path was taking me, which first led me into the I don't know if it was, like, the funeral home? Yeah, it was the funeral home. I went in there first, which wasn't the right way to go, so then I went down to Myrtle's basement, because I figured, hey, maybe they want to be reunited, and then he went away, so... Wow. God in heaven, that was, like, genuinely one of the most stressful things that's happened to me in a video game, I think. Holy hell. Jeez. But, regardless... That is where this episode will end. I'll pick it up in the next episode. So be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did enjoy the video. Go into the light until we meet again. Salome.